Damon, I'm Stephen Pigram from the ABC.
Hello, Stephen, and hello, viewers.
Welcome to Tasmania.
Thank you. It's not my first visit, however, Stephen. I've been here innumerable times before, but I've never had the privilege of course, meeting your wonderful media. Goodness, it must feel like climbing right to the top of the tree to be working down here in Tasmania. But it's my first official visit to the Rest Point Casino, which I've seen grow from a little concept into a big concept.
Damon, do you think your position as housewife superstar has been threatened at all now that Ita Buttrose has been made an OBE?
Well, it's not a damehood, really, is it, little Itis? And I think it's really more or less a tribute to her conquest of her speech impediment. I don't think it's got anything to do with her work in the media, whatever. Mind you, Dorothy Drain did all the work at the Woman's Weekly. You remember she was the famous editor for many, many years. Ita only succeeded in making the Woman's Weekly smaller, if you remember rightly.
What's the show that you're going to be doing here at Rest Point?
I've no idea. I make it up as I go along. It's just me sharing my experience, hope and strength with those who flock along to this venue, I believe it's called. I'm being introduced by a great Australian politician, a Labor man, an old Marxist from way back, and you are a Labor state, aren't you? So I think the voice of socialism, Sir Les Patterson, who is, as you know, is a Whitlam knight, as I'm a Whitlam dame. I'm a very radical person. I'm really the Australian Jane Fonda, a cross between Jane Fonda and Vanessa Redgrave. Very left, a little too radical perhaps for some of you Tasmanian Labourites. Could be. I'm going to shock a few people. I'm going to perhaps help a few people. It's therapy, my show. It's not a show per se. It's wonderful to see the beautiful view from my luxury penthouse, by the way. It's gorgeous. And it's marvellous to look through the glass and think Kamal has looked through the same window.